Hello everyone, in this video I will be showing you how to use Google Calendar. So you can schedule tasks, create a daily itinerary, set meeting reminders, and you know, um, speed up meeting preparation using Google Calendar. You may create video conferencing links, share your and your team's working hours, view your calendar when offline, and much more with Google Calendar. So as you can see here, this is what it looks like. First thing you can see is that the day to day. Okay, so the time and the date. Now, to start with everything, if you go to this part right here and you wanted to see what day is today, you just have to click today. If you want to see week, if you want to view their calendar as month and any other things, you just have to go to this upper right corner and then click if you want to see month, week, and schedule something like that. So as you can see here, if I'm going to tap schedule, then I can see the whole event for the month of October to March. You can change the date, time, and month if you wanted to. But this is what it looks like. You can see all events, even the events in your country. You can see it everything here. Okay, so let's go back to today. Let me tap this one. And as you can see, if I'm going to tap this area, if I'm going to create one, you can simply add or create something for event and task. There are two ways on how to create it. This is the first thing. And the second thing, or the second way to create, is to simply click the date, specific date. For example, if you wanted to create an event this coming 24th of October, you can simply click the date and also the time. Okay, and you can add title, you can add information, you can simply enter some information and edit the settings here. Or you can simply tap this more options if you really want to add more specific, important things on this upcoming event. So let's just say the title of my upcoming event is online seminar. And then you just have to simply edit the time here. So this is just for 30 minutes, so I have to edit this one. Okay, you can choose all day, or you can choose this do not repeat. If you tap this one, then you will have choices if you want to do this online seminar weekly every Tuesday. I have here monthly on the fourth Tuesday, annually on October 24th, and so on. But for me, I just want to do it weekly on Tuesday. Okay, and we have also here event details. Find a time. If we tap this, then probably you can see here the other schedules. If you have other schedules on that day and if it conflicts your event, then probably you will see it right here. Okay. So as you can see, there's no other schedule. So let's go on to event details. And then here you can add Google Meeting, video conferences. If I'm going to tap this one, it will show me the link. And all I have to do is to simply copy this link and share this to my friends or to anyone who's invited for this upcoming event. You can add location. For notification, you can simply change this to, this notification, this will serve as a reminder, so you can choose either email or notification. So for email, they will send you an email that you will be having an event online seminar, okay, after 30 minutes or something like that. So let's just say I want this Google Calendar to remind me about this event a day before. Okay, so you can choose that one. Or hour before the meeting, or minutes before the online seminar. If you want to do it like if you want to be reminded twice, then you can simply add notification again. So you will be reminded a day before and then 30 minutes before your online seminar. Okay, so you can add notification again if you want. Okay, so we have here, this is my personal calendar, so you can see the name of the person. For busy and free, for this part right here, then you will let the people know if at that very moment you are busy or you are free. If it's not busy, then they will be notified that you're having an online seminar at this very moment. So no one can interrupt. Okay, but if you tap this free, then yes, you are currently on having an online seminar, but still you can manage to entertain them or answer questions or something like that. For default visibility, then people who has access to this event can see what you have posted or your status right here. For public, everyone can see the details of this event. And then for private, of course, this event details can be seen by others unless you will give them the permission. Okay? And then here you can simply add attachment. You can edit everything here, bold, italic, underline, something like that. If you type or enter something like online seminar and other information here, and if you want to edit this one, then you can simply click bold, italic, underline, and so on. You can add URL or link if you wanted to, and that's it. Now, once you're done with this, let's go to this guest or add guest. Okay, so it's pretty simple. If you want to add guests and you have their email address, you can simply add them to your guest, of course. But as you can see here, if you notice calendar cannot be shown, it's because these people don't use Google Calendar. Okay, they are not under your team, or they are not under your company, or they don't really, use Google Calendar. But if they do, then you will see a setting like this. They will be notified that you will be having an event or they are invited to this event, and they will be also notified the time, the date, and then the details of the event. And also you will be notified if these people cannot join because they're busy at the moment. So it's like a calendar or an event where everyone can suggest if they can attend or if they can move this meeting, because anyone can know if someone is busy, if someone cannot attend, or if someone is not free at the time. So this is what it looks like, and I think it's pretty cool because anyone can suggest a right or specific time and date where all can attend this event where everyone is free, something like that. So once you're done with this, then you can simply go to save. Okay. So if I'm going to tap save, and then this thing will pop up. Okay. And you just have to simply tap whatever you like here. Would you like to send invitation on emails to Google Calendar guests? You can tap any of this. You can tap send, and you can tap don't send, but let me tap send so that they will be notified too. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You have created an event already on your Google Calendar. If you want to see more information, you can tap that one and you will see the information right here. If you want to edit, you can simply tap this pencil icon. If you want to delete, then you can tap this delete icon here. So we have options to delete this event and so on. If you tap this email icon, then you can send an email to someone or send a copy to someone. You just have to simply add their email address or name here with the subject and a message. If you tap this three dots, you will see print, duplicate, publish event, publish this instance or the event, and then change honor if you wanted to. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And if you want to edit more, you can simply tap that one and modify the settings. Now, if you want to add a calendar that is not a private calendar, that is for work, okay, or for events and plans, I mean, you want this calendar as not private, like anyone can have access or anyone can change, anyone can modify, anyone can do everything on this calendar, then you can simply tap this plus icon here and create a work calendar or a separated calendar from your private calendar. Okay, so if I'm going to tap this create this calendar, I'm going to set another name again, for example, events and plans. And I want everyone to have access to this, or I want to appoint my friends or specific people to have access to this calendar. They can change, they can add people, they can do whatever they want. And it's very different from my private calendar because they cannot have access to that. So as you can see here, I'm creating a new calendar and I can add some information. I can edit settings here. Okay, and then so to edit, you just have to simply click the name. And as you can see here, we have the name of the calendar or the event. We have here auto accept invitation. You can set this or you can change the settings. Okay, so everything is up to you. You can choose any of these options here. And then we have here access permissions for events. You can make this available to public if you want, but there's a warning for that. Okay, so everything is up to you, but I don't want to proceed, so I want to tap cancel. So I get shareable link. If you want to share this, you can tap this and then copy link and share this. Send this to anyone of your friends or anyone you want to have access or want to attend this event. Okay, share with specific people. You just have to add their email address and name. And you have the permissions here. Okay, so you can simply um choose whatever permissions you like. For event notification, you can add notification. Same with the one I have showed you earlier, that you can simply edit this if you want to be notified 30 minutes before the event, a day before the event, you can simply tap it right here. And below here, you can just simply explore if you wanted to, then unsubscribe if you want to unsubscribe. You will no longer have access to this calendar. And if you want to delete this calendar, you can tap delete, but you have to be careful because it will delete all the events and every detail that you have created to this calendar. Okay, so going back. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And if you want to go to this part, like if you want to see all the events, you can simply tap the upper right corner and then click month or week. Everything is up to you. Okay, so you will see that the events under private calendar, of course, the color is blue. And then for work or events and plans calendar, that is color purple, I guess. Okay, so you will see if it's under your own calendar, private calendar, or for your work calendar, or events and plans calendar, or event, something like that. Okay, and then after that, if you want to add another event to that specific day, you can simply tap the date or the date and then add some event if you wanted to. But for example, this event is for work event or I mean this is for work calendar or events and plans, then you can simply go to this part right here and then kindly tap or choose this for event and plan. So you will see it's purple. So you have two appointments on the same day. Okay, but you will differentiate if it's work calendar or events and plans and if it's private calendar. Okay, so you will see it right here. Okay, you can add more events if you wanted to. So as you can see here, to explore more settings, if you go to the search icon here, you can search a specific event or specific information. You just have to type the keyword. And if you don't know or if you want to be specific, you can simply tap this arrow facing down and you have your choices right here. Okay, you just have to enter the information. If you tap this, then you will have these options. Okay, this question mark here. If you go to settings, then you will have these options right here. Okay, so feel free to uh, explore and if you go to settings you will see these options right here: language, place, country, and so on, location, and so on. Okay, so that's it. This is just a bit information about this Google Calendar. So all in all, let me tell you that it's very easy to use Google Calendar. Everything is here. Okay, you just have to create an event or plan, share this to anyone, set limitations, restrict permissions, something like that. So I really hope that this video helped you. Thank you so much for watching and see you again in our next video tutorials.